Chapter 1. Cora. The smell of espresso drew me downstairs. I ventured carefully. No cars populated the parking lot of the Frolicking Moose coffee shop, which meant that the customers had already cleared out. Deep darkness coated the mountain world, where a torrential snowstorm loomed with promise. Local chatter expected 90 inches of snow in the highest elevations, and potentially 60 in town. 5 feet of snow in 48 hours. Hardly seemed real, though flakes already twirled down. At least I'd have access to all the coffee. Snow crunched under my boots as I hurried around the building and through the front door. Muted lights reflected the closed sign as I slipped inside. Leslie, the store manager, brightened when she saw me. Her bright-eyed gaze met mine with an unusual glint. "Hello, Cora." "Hey, I completely forgot you were cleaning tonight." Her gaze slid to Maverick with a conspiratorial gleam. "Cora will be here cleaning." Her low drawl indicated something. The hair on the back of my neck perked up. Maverick, co-owner of the Frolicking Moose coffee shop, stood across the way. He ran the shop with Leslie's help and his wife, Bethany's, oversight. He leaned against the counter with both palms, eyebrows lifted with interest. Sooty eyelashes framed inquisitive eyes. "How long will you be cleaning?" "Depends on how good the music is on the radio tonight." He chuckled, a deep rolling thing. "My cousin Hawk was supposed to be here a few hours ago. He normally gets a ride share, but rented a car instead. We haven't heard from him. I expect him to show up soon. I was going to drive him to our house so he didn't get lost, but Bethany needs me now." "I can give him directions." "The GPS doesn't always take people on the right path." His gaze flitted outside. "And the weather is going to worsen. If he has a sedan rental car, he may not make it up my driveway. I might have to come back for him if he arrives." With his fingertips, he slid a piece of paper to me. "Here are some written directions to get him to my place. Do you mind hanging out down here until he shows up?" Leslie slipped around the counter, where she reached for a coat draped over a tabletop. Wrinkles occluded her brow as she peered outside, illuminated by shining headlights that drove into the parking lot. Her husband, Tanner, whom she married only a few months ago, waved from inside the truck. Snow had already collected on the hood, like cotton ball puffs set in lines. "Gotta go." Leslie flung her purse onto her shoulder. "With this storm, I fully expect to get stuck on top of the mountain for a week, so don't bother me." Leslie pointed to me, then Maverick, with her firmest mom glare. "Be safe, both of you. Maverick, go home already. You're stressing your wife out." Leslie stepped outside with a wave. "What did you say your cousin's name was again?" I asked with a glance at the directions, simply broken down and easy to read. "Hawk Mercedy." The name rang a bell, but I couldn't peg it. "He's late 30s, dashing, and looks a bit like me." Built like a refrigerator, I thought. "He'll probably be wearing a baseball hat, if I had to guess, and shorts. Really chill guy. I can vouch for him." My eyebrow lifted. "Did you say he'd be wearing shorts?" "Texan." "Does he visit often?" Mav snorted. "No, almost never. I saw him a year ago at our Mercedy family reunion. We've kept in touch with text messages since then. Of all my cousins, he's probably my favorite. Well, next to Noah. Hawk is, well..." "He's what?" His hesitation lasted a moment longer. He eyed me, as if weighing something out, then shook his head. "He's Hawk." The dying energy of his response left much unstated. Not sure what to say, and ignoring the niggling feeling that told me I'd heard the name Hawk Mercedy before, I let it go. Maverick continued to stare outside, drumming his fingertips on the counter. "Okay," he declared through a breath. "I'll head home. If Hawk doesn't arrive within the hour, he probably won't come. Hopefully, he pulled off to wait out the storm somewhere in the middle of the canyon, or stayed at the airport and forgot to call. I'll hang around down here for a couple hours, just in case." "Thanks, Cora. Appreciate your help." Maverick's truck disappeared into the maelstrom of a storm, leaving me alone in the shop. Snowflakes twirled like frozen confetti, thickening the cold.